All right, guys. All right. Right. Tomorrow, guys, will you do me a favor, right? If you've got markets like this where it's running, right, all of you shout at Sergeant Pipper, right? Tell him rule two. Rule two. All right. Don't let just because he'll just carry on doing what he's doing if if you don't shout at him. Just all of you say, Jazz said, wait for the two rules. All right. And again, today, strong runs, no 15-minute blue on GU, no 15-minute blue. UCAD, no 15-minute blues on the Jappies, right? So if I were him, I would be looking for rule two on the 15-minute time frame, right? GU was in, but when it went back to flip down BB band. Okay, so as soon as that's in, then he can start thinking of trading the reversal. All right, this is what that last video was all about. Get the two rules in play, and you've had two decent trades there. Well, not for those that like the bigger moves, but definitely two MT type trades there, right? Two rules are appearing now on UCAD. So again, let this pull back now. You'll watch the line will probably change color as well, and then start trading it up. Okay, that's it. It's a very simple thing to do, but Sarge is very impatient. He needs to trade, but I need you all to shout at him tomorrow and just say, Sarge, Jazz said, wait for rule two. Okay, if there's no 15 blues, it's not going to reverse it. The chances are this could just pull back to the 15-minute BB band here, right? And then go like that again because there's no blues anywhere. There's no 15, there's no 1 hour. You've got a daily that was there on, I think that was there on Friday, wasn't it? If I remember rightly. Okay, but there's nothing else. There's no 4, no 8, no 1 hour, no 15-minute blue. You understand? So just tell him he's got to be patient and wait for it if he wants to reverse. If not, you just keep going the same way. And if I'd have done that on the UCAD because rule 2 wasn't in, look, you know. Yeah, yeah. I don't shout, Lepippy. I don't shout. I don't lose my patience often. Well, not with you lot anyway. Kind of do with football. Anyway, not getting into that. And the lunatics on Twitter. I keep getting blocked. All right. And Daily Weaver banned after this match. Yeah, yeah. I agree, Lambo. It's been down a few times, so chances are it could break this. So 1 hour orange line, down like that. And if it goes through the orange line, obviously it will be the flip down BB band, which will come down even more, in a bit. So that's where it would go from. But yeah, it's heading to the weekly orange line. So yeah. I follow Elon. He's quite funny at times. He does have his moments. Oh, right. Okay, any quizzes, guys? Any questions while I'm on? I'm only going to be on for a few minutes. I'll come on just to get you lot to, if you see Sarge tomorrow and he loses a trade, just shout at him, tell him what I said to wait. Nice one, V-Boy. Yeah, yeah, the green line. I suppose you could say that one there was an MT style trade. That one, that one, that one. Yeah, again, let's have a look what they went for. 20. This one was a 20 paper. Jesus, that's how big it went, isn't it? Yeah. 20 paper there. 79.59. That one wasn't far off neither. UCAD and GU were a bit smaller, probably. Yeah. You might have got 6 pips on both of them. But both Jappies were big. Right. Okay. Basically, Claire, I'm looking for price to be. You see these two lines? Look at the UCAD 5-minute time frame. Right. I'm looking for price to be in between, or to have touched that orange line there. So if they're in between there, all right, I'm not even waiting for momentum. If there's nothing against me, I'm not even waiting for momentum. I'm in the trade. This one here would have been in that trade. This one here, if it was on the HABB band, I'd probably taken it. Okay, same with that one there. Oops, that one there. You see, these again here. Right, but when I'm turning around, Clar, exactly, that's what happens, Clar, right? But when I'm turning it around, you see how like I'm trying to turn this UCAD around now and go the other way. That's when I absolutely wait for momentum. So for me to turn this around here now, at any point here, I need green momentum. Do you understand? Because I'm turning the flow around. Right, but when you're going with the flow, sometimes you just hit the orange line, and if you can actually watch it start to go, you'll see it going before the momentum flashes, and basically you can just judge that and say, oh yeah, it's going to go again, and get in that way. Sometimes, let's give you an example, like a HA yellow here. You're in the road there, you see it, you're in the road, HA yellow appears, starts going up. You can watch that on the 5-minute candle. You'll see it's turning green, and then you can just get in, mate. Okay, it's like I say, the main time I use momentum is when I'm trying to not go against the flow, but to turn the flow. You understand? And other times, like, we were coming down on the GU here on the 5-minute time frame, but we were at the 5-minute flipped up BB band. So yes, there again, right, I would have used momentum on that particular trade because, again, the flow might have changed there. Understand? The other thing you can do, Clark, is synchronize your clock every day with MT's clock. I don't know what kind of computer you've got, if it's computer or if it's a Mac or whatever. You'll have to find out how to do it. And just make sure you're as close as you can, to MT's clock in the corner here. Right, because then when you see momentum, it's in real time and not that delay, It depends. I don't judge it like that, Roxy. It just happens like that sometimes. It's like if you look at the GJ 5-minute time frame here, you see how this one there was coming down. Okay, well, because it's in the road, I'm just judging the fact that it's in between these two lines here. All right, the orange line and the yellow line. Right, because it's in there, I would have had a quick look on the HA time frame, and if I was on the HABB band or I got a HA yellow, then I'd just be diving in. Sometimes with these road trades, you're looking at, you know, you're actually going with the movement. So as soon as you come in, it's like it wants to go. It's like it's bouncing off a HABB band. Understand? It's it's a bit hard to say. It's just something I picked up on straight away when I first came in, when I first started doing this. That once price broke that 5-minute orange line, right, it wants to go. And if you look here on the UJ, look, every time it came in, it just went. This one broke it a bit here. All right, but again, you would have seen flashing red mom against you at that point. Okay, because it was going against. But as soon as it stopped flashing, look at the wick on it there, that candle. It just started going straight away. So it's just a matter of saying to yourself, oh, there's a HA yellow, I'll get in. The DX doesn't really affect the GJ or the PIP. It affects the GU, which might kind of affect the GJ, right? But you should pay a lot of attention to this here. This catches a lot of people out with the GJ. The Jappy Mom. If the big numbers on that, it's gonna affect it. All right. We saw on Friday, Darwin at the flipped up 5-minute BB band, which I actually lost 2 trades on that, mate, but then I smashed it later on when it did eventually go. I think I took 179 pips with 4 different entries. But, those numbers on Friday were huge. They were like 13, 12, 11, 13 on the Jappy Mom, and that is going to affect it. So just flashing once, GJ, Mom, red, say, or green at the time, just flashing once, and then all of a sudden that flashed big again, opposite, right? You should have just said to yourself, right, get out, yeah. What MT's saying there, guys, is that you've got your UJ and the GJ. Now you can see they're identical. Look at them. Look at this movement here now. It's identical. All right. What MT's saying is that momentum there, this box, oh, well, you can see it anyway, yeah. This one here, yeah, is for both of them, right? So it's for this pair, the UJ and the GJ, all right, because it's the Jappy Mom, all right. It depends on the pair, Ashok. If it's the GU and the U card, I will use 8 pips unless there's crazy amounts of volume, right? But the GJ, the GA, 10. I mean, the GJ on Friday, I had 12 pip, and I was in 3 times. The buy stop was just about to be triggered on my 4th, and then it dropped. It hit the 15-minute flip down baby band and dropped. Okay, and I lost 2 times 12 on that. And then I set it all up again. I think did I show you the score, guys? Didn't I show you? I'll send it MT now. How it finished. I think think it was those four there. Yeah. Wow, that was loud. Yeah. Because I did point it out. I remember pointing it out. I remember saying to you guys it was going to the 4-hour orange line again. And that's it anyway. MT will show you now. Right, what GG is coming back 5 well. Yeah, that's how it finished. That trade. That's why, you know, the two losses, I'll just point out that trade as well. That's why the two losses, it was here. This is why I wasn't worried about it. It was a flipped up 4-hour BB band. There was a 4-hour blue inside, and I think this, where is it? There was a blue somewhere else. I'm not sure if it was on the daily anyway. It's been moved now because we've had chart movement, and that's why I wasn't worried about losing a couple of trades. It was just a typical Friday movement, you know, where the pound and the UCAD weren't doing much, but the Jappy Mom was, you know, and it really, as I say, I lost 2, but then continued and took them up to the 4-hour orange line. But anyway, you've just got to be aware of that momentum there. It's the size of the numbers, guys. If you look at the GU, it's got 3 up here, right? 3 plus on the mom there, right? Look at the Jappy numbers, -9, -9, right? When the numbers are like that, you've just got to be aware that it's going to affect that pair. So you can't really try and correlate it with the GU. All right, you shouldn't be thinking that way. When this is constantly flashing, it's the Jappy that's controlling it. Yeah, Dav. But yeah, again, guys, there's no blues. There's no, you know, you look at the pairs here. There's no blues. And again, guys, this here now could be your first trade on the UCAD up. Okay, that could be it because your 2 rules were in there with the 15 white, and that could be could and probably should. Yeah, MT, yeah, no, I understand the flip up, mate, but I'm just trying to, you know, make people aware that if they're unsure, right, to wait for them 2 rules, mate, and that 15 white, you know, appeared, and then while that was going up there, so the pullback there gave them a dead cert winner. Put it that way. That first taking that as the first trade there for me was the dead cert winner. All right, because the 2 rules were in play: 15 white and the golden ticket setup. All right, I understand what you're saying, mate, about the, you know, the flipped BB band, and yep, you know, I like that flip BB band. It does work. It does work. The first flipped BB band works. I'm just trying to, you know, give people, if they're unsure, when you're going against, you know what, MT, if there was a 15-minute blue on this here, right, I'd have advised people to take that as the first trade. But because there's no 15 blue, it's like, you know, all right, it might just be a pullback, a bigger pullback. So to me, people have the option then of waiting for that 2 rules. Oh, was it BT? I can't recall seeing one, but anyway. Well, okay, no problem then. But yeah, that was the dead cert winner there, that one. because the two rules were in play. Did it, right. Nice, Hanzo.